Hmm. Ubisoft? Man, seriously? Cancel 6 games?
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's training people where skin. All recent and go, rates and pay top mean. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin!
Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you a beautiful and awesome Thursday. Man, oh man, Chad, we got some stuff we gotta talk about today besides, predictions about the Xbox Showcase. So, even though I didn't put it on the title or anything. I know we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we jump into the whole Xbox Developer Showcase and all that stuff, we gotta talk about Ubisoft. So Ubisoft went nuts. They did. I mean, for me, it's cuckoo over there. I don't know what the heck is going on over there. It's going crazy. Canceling 6 games? Oh my God. Mr. Glass, good morning to you, sir. Why so serious? Good morning to you, sir. How you guys doing? Hope everything is well for you guys. Hope everything is fine. I know. I came on too early today. I know that because usually I'm on at 9 a.m. your guys' time, Eastern time. But the thing is that today we're gonna have a couple showcases. So, and I also have to go get to a meeting in the office at 11:30 my time, which I will leave the company around 1:10, 1:15 to be here on time. To be here on time to do the Xbox Developer Direct with you guys here live. Yes, we're gonna have the Xbox Developer Direct later on today. I will do it live. We will stream it live and have a little fun. Enjoy what they're gonna show, and just have fun. Pickles, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? And like I was saying though, let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it. We got a couple things, like I said, with Ubisoft that happened yesterday. It's crazy out there. It's crazy. People are starting to ask questions like, oh, cancel 6 games just for the hell of it. All right, let's get to it. All right. So let's start off with this news right here. Let me grab it. Let me post it over here. Oh, man. Okay. Post it right here. Paste. Here we go. Okay. Let me go to share screen. Add it on there. Uh-oh. Close this one. And okay, here we go. All right, let's start reading. Let's start talking about it in my chat. Here we go. Got it in. All right, perfect. Pause. That sounded really bad though. So, Ubisoft shuts down. Two studios cancel 6 in development games, including Sands of Time remake. Ubisoft closes its Halifax and Stockholm studios and lays off an unknown number of employees. Uh oh. Good, just a little bit tired. How about you though? I'm good. I'm good. The thing is that doing this early show, like really early, is like but usually this is the time I do it because if I do it this time, it's 9 a.m. for you guys. When you guys are not in what's it called? Daylight savings time, I think it's called. Yeah, daylight savings. So when you guys are not in daylight savings, I'm here around this time of day, doing the show. But yeah, for you guys right now, it's probably 8 a.m. So yeah, I know. Trying to get gear up because usually I have it for 9, and it's just for today, guys. This show is for this time because we have lots and lots and lots and lots to cover, about Ubisoft, and plus we got later on the developer direct, which I got a meeting around like 11:30 in the office though. So yeah, let's do this. The publisher also canceled 6 titles, including the Sands of Time remake, and delayed 7 additional upcoming games. Separate creative houses have been formed to focus on specific parts of Ubisoft's portfolio. Not even a month. Oh, it's 7:05. Wow, that's crazy. Ooh. Crazy how Prince of Persia already getting a remake, and yes, and it got canceled. It did. I definitely don't understand why they're doing this though. Not even a month into 2026, and Ubisoft has some really unfortunate news for the fans. As per their massive organizational operational portfolio reset, they have decided to shut down 2 studios and have laid off a number of employees, resulting in 6 projects being shelved, including the Sands of Time remake. Why it matters. Ubisoft has downsized so much over the past few years that the company's stock has fallen by 90%. Unfortunately, things aren't getting better for the French publisher. In their new announcement, Ubisoft revealed that this is now closing to its Halifax and Stockholm studios. In addition, the company announced layoffs, but it's unclear how many people were affected by the restructuring. The 6 canceled projects included the Sands of Time, a mobile title, and 4 other projects, out of which 3 were original IPs. In addition to that, 7 feature titles are being delayed to meet quality expectations. Now the company is aiming to reduce fixed costs by 200 million euros over the next couple of years. Uh oh. The strategic reset will now result in Ubisoft forming independent creative houses, each of which will focus a specific part of the publisher's portfolio. These decisions are made in an attempt to help Ubisoft reclaim its creative leadership. Really, I don't see the creative leadership they're going to grab after this because seriously, huh, huh, there hasn't been leadership in there for quite some time though. There hasn't. I mean, canceling games left and right, promising us this and not delivering to that. The subsidiary formed with Tencent Vintage Studios will be its own, focusing on Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and Far Cry games. CH2 will focus on competitive and co-op shooters like Ghost Recon, Division, and Splinter Cell's IPs. CH3 is dedicated to a live service experience like The Crew, For Honor, Valhalla, Skull and Bones, and Riders Republic. Meanwhile, CH4 is dedicated into making fantasy and narrative IPs, including Anno. Really? That's the name you're using? Anno? You know what Anno means in Spanish, though? But okay. Might and Magic, Rayman, Prince of Persia, and Beyond Good and Evil. Lastly, CH4 is set to focus on family and casual games like Just Dance, Uno, and Hasbro, and attempt to focus uh, on this beat. Who's in the building? Talos, the man with a very good morning. Talos, how you doing? Talos, how you doing? What's cooking? Mm. Finishing my cup of coffee, brother. Finishing my cup of coffee. Now, Ubisoft is working on 4 new IPs, brand new IPs to be assigned to each of their creative houses. It's unknown what these projects are, but expect them to be in early development stages since the upcoming slate is already busy. Oh, what are your thoughts by this move? Ubisoft, let us know in the comments below. Okay, yep. So, chat, it's crazy in Ubisoft these days. I'm not kidding you. It's insane. How can they go out there, cancel 6 games out of the blue? And not only that, because look, I think it was last week or this week they were actually giving out big, like, pretty cool news. They were saying like, look, what was it? They were literally talking that that Division got a better update. They were talking that Far Cry got a better update. For people who want to play Far Cry 3, I think it was from back in the day. They were pretty good. They were pretty much giving out good news, and all of a sudden they come out and say, "Okay, we're canceling this and canceling 6 other games," which they were canceling 6 games, which includes the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, right? Which sucks because a lot of people I know were waiting for that remake and wanted to play it. And the question is, what were the other 5? Was it Splinter Cell? Was it not? Because man, oh man, if they cancel Splinter Cell, ho, 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 ho. The internet not gonna be happy. Ubisoft, the internet's not gonna be happy, and even though they're not gonna be happy, you won't care because that's how you guys are. You just don't care. Seriously, they need to get this man away from there. The Gilmore family, whatever his name is, really is messing things up over there. It is. It really, really is. So because of that happened, another situation surged, and that is this. Let me go bring it up, which it came out early this morning. Fresh news right here. January 22nd. Yeah, all right. 12:44 p.m. Okay, I think that was. Oh, that was in the middle of the day. Okay, cool. But either way, though, let's talk about this one too. Which of what happened we see in the title that okay, here we go. Ubisoft shares dropped 33% following its major company reset announcement. The company share price has dropped 95% in total over the past 95 years. Seriously, seriously, they need to get the Gilmore family out of there. Because if not, I think, I'm starting to have a feeling, chat, and I'm being serious about this. I'm starting to have a feeling that they're looking to sell. No joke. I think they're looking to sell. They're looking to get away from this. Let's sell this company, let's get away, let someone pick it up and start fixing things around. Good thing for the X33 developers left from Ubisoft and never came back to. Yep. I don't think they're going to come back though. Why should they? They're doing pretty good with that game. They're going to do pretty good developing other games because, they kicked ass with it. I don't see Ubisoft lasting long anytime soon. Yeah, that's the thing though, because the thing about Ubisoft, what I see that happened to them is that they picked up on something. They were doing pretty well last gen. They made a couple bad, not a couple, pretty much. They made a ton of bad games. Seriously, I mean, Watch Dogs, the thing that they showed us was a totally different thing. That was last gen. Division. When you see the Division trailer on how it plays and everything, I was excited to play the Division. Like, wow, this looks amazing. And when the game came out, it did not look exactly like the trailer showed. I was like, oh man, this is terrible. This is terrible. I can't believe, they show us one thing and give us something else. And then we got Ghost Recon Wildlands. Then we had the bad Ghost Recon. What's it called? That it was pretty bad. When they started to patch it up, it started to get a little bit better, but still, it was awful. The other Ghost Recon besides Wildlands, and man, it just kept on getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Oh my god! At least the Prince of Persia game was really good. I gotta say. What other game was good that they released recently? I can. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows was pretty good too. Yeah, but yeah, child. Let's read what it has to say here. On Wednesday, Assassin's Creed detail. On Wednesday, the Assassin's Creed company detailed a complete restructure with its creative operation split into five separate divisions. We already read about that. The organizational restructure, which has been in works for a year, is designed the French publisher to reclaim its creative leadership, drive a sharp rebound following a turbulent few years of disappointing game launches and plummeting stock value, which recently resulted in minority sale to Tencent. Sorry. Once this announcement wasn't helped to the share price situation, however, with CNBC reporting that Ubisoft's share price dropped 32% this morning. At this time, the share price currently stands at 4.36, down from 6.64 when the stock market closed on Wednesday. It dropped slightly, down a third. This marks the lowest price of the company in just over 14 years. The last time the share price dropped below €5 was way back into late 2011. Wow. Jason Max, what's up, brother? Just remember, Xbox is number one. That is so true. Good morning to you, sir. What's cooking? After that point, Ubisoft saw a dramatic change in fortunes with the company's price continually rising throughout the 2010s, accumulating in a peak share price of €107.90. Or is it pounds? I think it's pounds, yeah. According to Training View, the same year as such releases as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Far Cry 5, The Crew 2, and South Park Stick of Truth. Since that start 2020s, since start of the 2020s, however, Ubisoft share price has seen a gradual decline to the extent that the current share price drop today means it has now dropped 95.9% compared to that of July 2018 high points. As part of the announcement on Wednesday, Ubisoft stated it is expected to billion for its current financial year, ending March 2026, following 650 million write down caused by the restructure. It also announced that it was canceling six games, including its remake of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, and delaying a further seven, which we don't know what the games are. Seriously, that's something I don't understand. Why don't they say like what are the games are? Because people are like, man, what are these games? So now you guys cancel six, and one of them was Prince of Persia. Shoot, I don't know if Splinter Cell is alive though. Ubisoft is also celebrating cost reduction initiatives. It said it's now aiming to reduce its fixed cost by an additional 200 million over the next 2 years. The company wouldn't comment directly of the number of layoffs that would happen as a result of restructuring and cuts. But Watercastle Project CFO Frederick Deojute said, "Butcher your name. I'm sorry, but you deserve to have the name Butcher. There are some people who will be refocused on the big parties, and some may leave the company. Yeah, you deserve to have your name Butcher. Though. Seriously." You guys are doing just awful with that company. I don't understand what's going on. You guys used to be great in making games. Those Rainbow Six Vegas games were fantastic. Then you guys decided to go to the Rainbow Six Siege situation, which is cool. But bro, bring in campaigns to that game because that game, with the campaigns is going to attract people to come back to the damn Rainbow Six thing. Your Ghost Recon games used to be great. Before you guys went open world, which the open world wasn't that bad. But seriously, go back to traditional methods. Bring them in. People are going to go in and play them. My God. And now they're canceling things left, right, left, right. That's insane. Damn. Again, we don't know what survives though. But, in good news though, and this will take it as a grain of salt though, because look, I know Tom Henderson has been wrong once in a while about things though. All right? He has been wrong about things once in a while, but at least, at least, we have good news here with this, and that is exclusive. Beyond Good and Evil 2 survives Ubisoft's Project Purge. How do we know that thing is alive, though? Seriously, how do we know? Especially, they mentioned it was, what is it, six games. We at least know of one that got canceled, but the other five, what the hell is happening, though? Talos the Man with the Race says they're going to be spewing if Splinter Cell is canceled. Of course, I'll join you to the spew though, because seriously, it'll be awful to hear this game got canceled. But we don't know what the heck is going on. We don't know what are they going to deliver. We don't know what's going to come out. The only thing we know that's actually coming out is at least an Assassin's Creed game, at least that. But then the rest, we don't know what's happening. Insider Gaming has learned that one of the Ubisoft longest in development projects, Beyond Good and Evil 2, has survived Ubisoft's latest round in project cancellations. Beyond Good and Evil 2 continues to make headlines as the longest in development title ever, having been in development since its reveal on May 30, 2008, with a total of 6,445 days at the time of writing, or for those who hate math, 17 years, 7 months, and 22 days. Tom Anderson, seriously? You think they're going to deliver a game that's been in development since 2008 and they're canceling left and right? God. However, the current version of the game has been in development since around 2017, which still means a good 8-9 years of development. Okay? Regardless of records and long ass development timelines, though, Ubisoft still thinks that Beyond Good and Evil 2 has something to give, despite the recent restructuring that has seen six games canceled, including The Prince of Persia. Sources tell Insider Gaming that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still active development, at least for the time being. Farque, mi hermano Farque, good morning. Thank you for the thumbnail, as always, my friend. In 2023, Beyond Good and Evil saw significant changes with Ubisoft Montpellier being under investigation over an unprecedented number of developers experiencing burnout and going on sick leave. According to the sources, constant changes, pushbacks, and lengthy development time have likely, had likely cost Ubisoft 500 plus million in development costs. But at least for the time being, Ubisoft feels like the cost that is justified. As for when Beyond Good and Evil 2 will release, it's anyone's guess, but it's possible the game still won't be seen for a number of years. Really? Seriously. What do you think of Beyond Good and Evil 2 still being in development after so long? What do I think about it? I don't trust it. That's the thing, though. I don't trust it, though. I mean, I sit here and I look at this and I see the situation that's going on with Ubisoft. I don't trust it. The only way I know it's going to be released, same thing goes with now with all these companies out there. We talked about this, I think it was yesterday, the day before. We talked about how do I feel about game releases and everything. When I see a trailer, of course, I get happy. I get, super excited. I'm like, yay, this game is coming out. Awesome, fantastic, good. When I see that it has a date and I want to get it, then right there I will get hype. Where's Joey, Louis? You make a good team like Batman and Robin. Joey usually comes by on Monday. He usually comes by on Monday. But for right now, it's too early for Joey. He will not go by here because it's way too early for him. Yeah, and he's also working. He's also working. I wish he was here, I wish he was here, hanging out with me for us to talk about this situation because really, this is a headache, though. So, like I was saying though, do I believe it's gonna come out? Seriously, it's gotten to the point where if it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. Because what I mean by if it doesn't, cool too, because I just got to the point I just don't care. Because Ubisoft has taken me to that point. Seriously, they have. No joke. Now it's like, okay, they're there. Okay, cool, but that's it. They're there. It's cool. Develop. Do whatever you want. Cool. As long as you guys are putting something, day one air. So not I mean not day one. Like as long as you guys put the date on it, then I'll get hype and say, okay, I'm gonna go get it or not. But right now it's gotten to the point though where should I trust Ubisoft and what they make? Should I rely on them? No. I'm just gonna rely on games I know that are coming out, have my fun, play my games, and just put Ubisoft to the side. And when they announce Beyond Good or Evil, when they do announce Splinter Cell, because that's the thing though, we do not know if Splinter Cell is alive. We don't know that yet. We just don't know because it's been quiet. Always saw was a little teaser thing, and that's it. Same thing with Beyond Good and Evil. I don't know what was the last trailer of Beyond Good and Evil though. Seriously, every time they bring up Ubisoft, it's like for me, Beyond Good and Evil doesn't even exist because they didn't even talk about it. Like today or yesterday, when everything happened, at least news came out of Beyond Good and Evil. But the last time that we had a trailer of Beyond Good and Evil was like what 5 years ago, 6. For me, that disappeared. It's not there. Be nice. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? Be nice. What's cooking? So here we go. Now we're gonna move into the spicy one of the whole Ubisoft thing. And then we're going to jump into prediction, guys, and have some fun. Wait, what happened here? That was not the title. Oh, God. Uh-oh. I guess let me go pick it up somewhere else because, oh, my God. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's right here. Let me see, where is it though? No. Here we go. Found it. Okay, perfect. I found it. Sorry about that, chat. Something happened though because it's showing me another thing is not showing me other stuff. So yeah, let's go tackle this one out right here. So BB Money about to be fired though. I'm about to fire BB Money. Seriously. Here we go. Says here, Ubisoft cancels 6 games, delays 7 more, will focus on gas and generative AI. Ubisoft today is going to announce reorganization. Okay, the publisher has also declared to focus on games as service, gas, and player-facing generative AI. Today's announcement introduced a radical new value creation model, a more gamer-centric organization structured around creative genres, relying on the integrated business units, the faster decentralized decision making and greater ability to quickly adopt players' expectations. This transformation will be supported by a right sized and more agile organization, delivering improved structural efficiency over time. Read a press release from Ubisoft. Brett reads a press release from Ubisoft. The new operating model will further empower. Guys, listen to this. All right, let's go. Hey, bro, boy Lewis, how you doing, brother? What's up, you, babe? Yeah, I told you guys the show was gonna start early today. We're gonna start the show early today because the thing is that around 10:30, I gotta exit out of the show. I gotta do the showcase for today, right? Because we're gonna come back around 1:50 my time, which will be 12:50 for you guys, to have the showcase ready. So that way, we hop in, get the show on the road, and have our fun. So I'm just talking Ubisoft today. Tackle that now, and then we're gonna go into Xbox Showcase predictions, and have a blast with that. For today. So, like I'm reading though, this is a press release from Ubisoft. So this amount. Okay, already read that. Okay, the new operating model will further empower the execution of the group's strategy, centered on open world adventures and gas native experiences, supported by target investment, deeper specialization, and cutting edge technology, including accelerated investments behind player facing generative AI. No wonder they canceled the 6 games, because if they grab their money to invest into, no joke, if they grab their money to invest into, right now I'm scheduled to be on C Money Show tonight, Louis. All right, bro, boy, that's cool, man. Have some fun over there, bro, boy. Oh, so, bro, boy, you get to do podcasts, huh? Why didn't you tell me that so I can invite you here one day in the morning show? We have a good conversation here. Look, you guys, get yourself a Sovlakli chips and watch the a Sovlakli chips. Yeah, I'll probably get some chips though. I'll probably get some chips to watch the showcase. I will. I will. I'll buy some chips. Yeah, I will, my friends. I get some chips. So, like I was saying though, let's keep reading. So this is why the other 6 games were canceled, because they decided to invest into AI to help them improve the development. It seems though. On the one hand, the AAA industry has become persistently more selective and competitive, with rising development costs and greater challenges and creative brands. On the other hand, exceptional AAA games, when successful, have more financial potential than ever, said Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot. In this context, today we are announcing a major reset bill to create the conditions for a return to sustainable growth over time. Asshole. We are transforming Ubisoft operating model to produce exceptional quality games on the 2 core pillars of strategy, open world adventures, and gas native experiences. But the thing is, Gilmont, you have changed so much over the last 5 years. How can investors trust you? I'm not kidding you. How can investors trust you? Or are you looking to sell? What the hell are you looking for? I mean, at least come out and be honest and say, look, I'm selling Ubisoft, I'm out. That's it. But you keep on changing and changing and changing. So the 6 games that were canceled is because you decided to go invest into AI to bring it over here to help you to develop the games. Like seriously, release the games and then get the money to do the AI thing. Because you already have money spending those games being developed, bro. Oh my god, this guy's so stupid. You know what, Gilmont? Give me Ubisoft. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Hire me. But don't get in my way, because I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm not kidding you. I will knock your ass all over the place if you get in my way. But seriously, give me the fucking company and I'll fucking fix it. No joke. You need a good leader in there. For fuck's sakes, man. Oh my god. Jesus. My god. Kim, my family really does crazy stuff though. That is what it looks like when Tencent starts to demand that we start actually making money. I don't think this is a Tencent demand though. I don't think it's a Tencent demand. You know what I think it is? I think it's really bad leadership. It is, because basically, here's the thing though. He says right here that he has changed again things around, and now he's using, and he's including accelerated investments behind player-facing generative AI. So you know what he did though? He saw the AI out there, and he said, "Okay, let me cancel these 5 games, and let me, 6 games, and let me just invest into the AI and get it on the move." Do your moves that you learned from the cowboy, Louis. Because seriously, it's such a big mess, though. Wow. Ubisoft also announced 5 creative houses that will help accomplish its new plans. Wow. At this point, who the fuck cares? At the center of the transformation of creative houses are integrated business units, how combining production, publishing, and therefore unifying the game's relationship. Each one is built around a clear genre and brand focus, with fully responsible and financial ownership led by dedicated leadership teams. It's a radical move relying on a more decentralized creative organization with faster decision making, a best in class cross functional core services supporting and serving each creative house, said Gilma. Mhm. To put a creative house in the best condition to succeed, we need to refocus our portfolio with a meaningful, revised 3-year roadmap and accelerate our reductions initiatives to the right size of the certain games. Wait, the right size of the organization, sorry. We will discontinue several projects currently in development and provide additional time to certain games to ensure enhanced quality and maximize long term value. We will also selectively close several studios and continue restructurings throughout the group. While those decisions are difficult, they are necessary for us to build a more focused, efficient, and sustainable organization over the long term. Yeah. Huh. So here are the houses right here. How they're calling it houses. Creative House 1, which CH House, right? Your already established Vantage Studio, which has control of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, Siege, Rainbow Six, I mean. Creative House 1, which will look over competitive and cooperative shooter experiences, including franchises Division, Ghost Recon, and Splinter Cell. I guess that was two, though. I don't know why they put one. Creative House 3, looking after select sharp live experience like For Honor, The Crew, Riders Republic, Valhalla, and Skull and Bones. Creative House 4, in charge of immersive fantasy worlds, narrative driven universes, including Anno. Seriously, you know what Anno is? You know what Anno is? Spanish. Anno is butt. Your butthole. Seriously, you need to change the name though. Might and Magic, Raymond, Prince of Persia, Beyond Good and Evil. The last house is casual, family friendly friends, including Uno, Just Dance, and blah blah blah. So, can't Suicide Confirm is cancel discontinue the onward 6 titles of Prince of Persia remake. Or of the remaining canceled games, 4 were unannounced and 1 was a mobile title. So we are now that there's 4 out there that they say it's unannounced. So yes, I guess since it's unannounced, then it's Splinter Cell is not on the list. I'm taking a guess here, chat. I'm taking a guess because right now we don't know if we should trust Ubisoft. We would just know if it comes out when they put the game out there, show us a trailer, and say, "Hey, here it is, boom." Here it is. Boom. Here it is. Here's the date. Here comes Splinter Cell. Yep. We made a difficult decision to stop development of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. Read a post on Gamers' Twitter accounts. We know, deeply disappointing. The game carries enormous meaning for the fans and for the teams who worked on it. Psh, like you care. While the project had a real potential, we were able to reach the level of quality you deserve and continue what would have required a more time and investment than we could responsibly commit. It continued, and we didn't want to release something that fell short of the sands that time represents. Yeah, right. I mean, bro, say the truth. You guys grabbed the cash and invested in the whole AI thing. That's it. Because that you basically came out here and talked shit and saying, "Oh, we're so disappointed. We cancel this, we cancel that." But at the end of the day, though, you all went and fucking put your money into AI without having the money. Oh. The publisher confirmed it will allocate additional time to the 7 games in order to ensure enhanced quality benchmarks are fully met and maximize long-term value creation. This includes the unannounced title planned for FY 2026 that has been delayed to 27. Ubisoft confirmed which titles will be delayed and believed to be on off rumor. Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake may be one of those titles. They can't handle the truth, Louis. Oh, they can't handle the truth, though. Oh, that's what it is, huh? But seriously, that's something that really, really, really just ticks me off. I mean, bro, come on and say the truth and say, okay, listen, we had to cancel these games because we need to focus on the AI, which will help us develop other games faster. For us to deliver. The other games were being worked on hand and they were taking too long. We decided to shift our focus, get the AI to come in, help us out, and deliver things faster. That's all you gotta say. Be honest, and people will be like, okay, I kind of understand with the whole AI generative thing that's happening out there. It's cool. That's the investors will probably understand that. But when it comes down to the gamers, though, what you're doing is pissing us off. And we're the guys who give you guys the cash for the games. Because these investors don't give a flying fuck what the hell we're playing if we buy it or not. Seriously. I really don't think Splinter Cell is going to move the needle as much as people think it's going to. It's always been a niche IP. Interesting though. Pinker Beat Money isn't playing. Is he gonna play with anyone until he fixes his bum internet? Damn. So you mean to tell me, besides Beat Beat Money not buying games, he uses the McDonald's internet? Damn. Beat Beat Money, man. Bro. Beat Beat Money, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? No joke. I told wow. All right. But yeah, this whole thing about Ubisoft sucks. My awesome chat, if you guys were expecting games from Ubisoft, I'm going to tell you something with all my heart. They can come today and announce another game. They can show you a kick ass trailer. They can do cool stuff, whatever. But if I don't see a date on the game and I know it's releasing, I will say, okay, cool. That's all I'm going to say. Lord, you seen the Marathon Collectors? Well, men don't care about the game, but the CE looks cool. No, I have not seen the Marathon's Collector's Edition. I gotta go check it out. But that's my take right now on Ubisoft. They really have to gain the trust of the fans because they're killing it out there. They really are. They're scaring fans away, and hearing this happening, probably they're going to scare a bunch of the Rainbow Six guys that love to play the game and say, you know what? I'm not going to keep on pouring content into this because I don't know if the day comes by where they say, okay, we're going to shut down Rainbow Six and lose all this stuff that we've done before or purchased before. No wonder newer Assassin's Creed games flopped. Assassin's Creed Shadows did pretty good, though. It sold really well, though. Because they really, I got to say, though, when it came to quality, though, they really did pretty well on that. I got to say that, though. Sorry about that, chat. So let's see though how much. 2 days and 45 million players within several months. Yeah, they sold like 5 million copies of that game. They did pretty well, to be honest. They did pretty well. I don't know what the cost is of the game though, but they did pretty well. AC flop because they pissed off half the fan base. They were pissed though. They were pissed, but the fans who really loved the game, they went in there and bought it. I bought it. I had fun. It was a good game. Seriously, it was. I had fun with that one. And it's been a while since I played a good Assassin's Creed title. Because the last one, the one with the Viking and the Wolf, no. Put the link in the Discord. The home version, they have a version without the game. Really, actually, are sending out now what I've seen. Okay, cool. Oh no, go ahead and pop it open. Let me go to general right now. See this. Oh, it looks cool though. Bro, boy. That looks like it's a paper thing though. Okay, now I see it. Okay, I got scared there for a moment though. I was like, huh? But how much is for that though? Here, let me show you guys the collector's edition of Marathon. We're going to bring it up to screen so you guys can see it. And this is the Marathon Collector's Edition available now, my friends. This is what they have. They have the Thief, I think it is. That's the Thief, right? They have the Thief. Look at that. It's actually pretty cool, though. They really did a good job, though, with it. Design and everything looks pretty nice, though. Oh, but it doesn't come out like the Metal Gear one. Remember the Metal Gear Delta? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was terrible, though. That was terrible. That was terrible. The whole Metal Gear one, that the face looks pretty weird, though. Oh my god, that was awful. It looked like Anyone heard of Concord? No, we have never heard about that game except for Mike Johnson. He really loves it. Good stuff. Well, yeah, that's the. Wait, oh, okay. Oops, I think I went down. So here we go. Yeah, that's the design of it. It looks pretty cool though. It looks pretty cool. Having ambushed a rival runner that now lies the waters beneath their feet, the thief surveys surroundings and the next target, the next payout. Yep, that's the thief though. That looks pretty cool. I gotta say though, it doesn't look bad though. It comes out if it comes without the game though, it's worth it. If you want to buy, I mean, or unless if you want to buy the game, that's your choice though. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. The box thing looks pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta say that looks pretty fantastic. It looks like a PC thing, like one of those PC, ones. It looks pretty cool. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got LED lights. Oh, wow. I gotta say though, that's pretty cool. No joke. Oh, it's got LED lights. Wow. Okay, no, that's why. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta show something. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What in the blue hell is that? That's a caterpillar. Huh? That is a damn caterpillar though. Seriously. That is a damn caterpillar. Collective, what does it say? The collective what now? Collectible weave worm. Damn it, you guys go too fast. Collectible weave worm miniature. Who in the blue hell wants to collect a damn weave worm? Come on, man. Come on. But I like the statue though, I gotta say. The statue is the cool part. Yeah, you're right. The statue is the cool part. That is cool. Yeah, you're right. That is cool. Statue is a cool part though. That looks pretty good. Bro, but if you want to get it, go for it, brother. You know how I am, bro. Go for it. If you want to get it, go ahead and purchase it. Maybe it's like a spine implant or something. I don't want no damn worm in my spine, though. Oh, shit. Louis, do not read that. Louis, do not read that. I know, I know. Yes, we think I like Farq, but I wasn't gonna get there. Maybe they needed, to clean their heads or something. Maybe they didn't implant it or something. And the implant goes through, the what now in order for, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, nobody cares about these characters. No, listen, it's not because of the characters though. When something looks cool, looks cool. I really like the design. I like the whole like how she's standing in the water, and there's like a armor thing on the ground with an arm and everything. That was pretty. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. It's got a pretty cool design to it. It does. I cannot deny that it does. Now for the characters, I care about it. No, but the design looks pretty cool though. Yeah, the figurine looks more interesting than the art style. Oh, damn. Yep. No, I'm not gonna read it though. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna say it my way though. It's a rubber hoo dilly. Ponies are gonna need it. That's what FarQ said. So I put it up in good terms though. I got too many CEs already, but maybe the figurine looks super interesting. This has been charisma. How you doing, Pink Charisma? And good morning to you, sir. Chat. Let's Louis is pony body again. How is that pony body though? Because I like the art. Listen, you can't. Oh, if people want to play the game, that's fine with me. I don't want to see any game fail. With me, exception of Cold Valley devs, screw them. Oh, let's fuck the Cold Valley devs. I'm being serious. They seriously they suck. They really do. Talos says this. What do you say, Talos though? I like to fart a crack a lacking. Oh, that's Mike Johnson though. No, I'm not pony body again. Look, I like statues though. Like when I was in California though, oh my god, I was about. I'm not kidding you, chat. I really thought about it. I was like, I gotta get me this, but then I sat down and thought about it. I was like, this thing does not fit anywhere. in my house. Like seriously, it was so big. I was like, yo, this is so cool. I wanted to get like a huge Guts Griffith versus what's the damn demon's name? I always guys forget. They have a cool battle scene though out there. But yeah, I like the stat. I like statues though. They're pretty cool. And when the statue is really well designed, like for example, for what I saw in the game, and I see the statue that they're showing it to you, it looks really good. I cannot deny it. It looks pretty good. It's pretty cool. I like the idea of the arm being in there. Now, are you telling me I'm gonna go ahead and buy it? No, because I just don't care for it. But it looks cool. I cannot deny that it looks cool though. But I'm not buying it though. So no worries. Wait, Mike Johnson. Wait, where's Mike Johnson? I did not know. BB Money, that's what we're waiting for. Don't forget Final Fantasy VII Remake is out. Yes, Judas Ward. Do you actually like Marathon? I haven't played it to say I can like it though, Judas Wars. I have not played it. I've not played it. Because listen, here's the thing about games nowadays, right? I keep telling you guys this and it's the truth. We saw the trailer, we saw the graphics. Graphically, it's not looking good, right? Fun factor, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. I can't tell you like, oh, I tried it. It's amazing. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I gotta try it though. I gotta try it. That's the thing. I gotta try it. And partly it will do well, right? Partly will, partly won't. I don't know. But I haven't tried to tell you if I like it or not though. Graphically, I don't care for the graphics, but like I always say, graphics isn't everything. Is the fun factor that really, gets you to it. Hmm. Yep, Marathon looks like it was made in Microsoft. Mike Johnson's waiting at the Xbox channel. Really, he is? Ah, damn! You gotta be kidding. This cannot. He cannot be. No, no. They said they have a free play period before they go. Oh, they said that. Perfect. I will try it out and give it a go. Thank you for that, bro, boy. I really needed to hear that. Seriously, I did. Let me see now. Ah, man. Whew. Sorry about that, chat. I need a sneeze. Ah. Ponies are starving for games. Yes, they are. They really are. They are. I mean, they're starving so much. No joke. They really are hoping that Forza Horizon lands day one on PlayStation. Oh, thank you for that, Talisman with the Raid. We are overloaded with games. Of course we are. That's why they purchase all those studios and all those companies, to be overloaded with games for us to have fun. That's the part where these guys don't see. You know what they do? They rather go ahead and talk bad about it when the game comes out. And when the game comes out on their side, they're like, yay, I got it. Mm. Reforce has been shooting a marathon, but it was wearing one the other day. That's why you can never trust Reforge. Can you imagine me shitting on Horizon Forbidden West or Horizon Zero Dawn and have a T-shirt of Alloy on? Please, the day I do that, come over here and slap me. I'd give you all permission. No joke. Seriously. Seriously. So like I said though, I like the statue though. But am I gonna buy it? No. It doesn't interest me to buy it. I'd rather go get the Berserk statue I want to get, which costs like $3,000 though. I was really about to purchase it, but someone stopped me because it was pretty big though. Let me see. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys the statue though. No, I think that's not it though. They do have a Marathon CE with an Xbox version of the game, Louis. They do? Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. But like I said, though, I'm gonna give it a try before I judge it. To give it my 100% judgment, say I didn't like it, I liked it. I gotta play it first, because graphically, right now with graphics, it's cool, it's important, but it's not as important as fun factor. If the fun is great and I really enjoyed it, Then I'll say, okay, thumbs up. I really had fun playing. Now, it's not pony bottom because it's a multi-platform. Yes. So, chat, what are your predictions about the showcase? Before sits on start for what we're in the watch. Oh, okay. I see now. I see. Exactly. Yep. All pony channels I've been talking about for the last month is Paper One Forza. They have reduced to begging for games they used to trash. And the funny thing is, we have not even begged for games though. The only thing they say is Spider-Man coming to Xbox though, which that is going to be my prediction, chat, and I'm going to be here and say it. I believe we're going to get a Sony PlayStation game on today's showcase. Hmm. I believe so. Final Fantasy Remake runs almost as good on the Switch as it does on the PS5. Laugh a lot. Oh damn. Oh, Mr. Kima, Kingdom of the Iron Lords thinks that State of Decree could be the surprise game. State of Decay, he says. All right, it was on the showcase. Okay, cool. I don't know my prediction for Starfield DLC and PS5 release. Oh, wow. Chat, fair warning. Again, I'm going to come in here and tell you the warning again. If you see the games being announced and it says that it's going to PS5, please don't take it personal. Please don't. Don't get mad about it because we know that the games are going to PlayStation 5. Just telling you about that, because if you see it on there, just don't get mad. Okay? You already saw the Doom Dark Ages, being announced day 1, 2 over there. But yeah, it's good that we get that out of the way so you guys can relax, just in case it gets announced. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, cool. Said it gives a new name of the Sony Showcase. Oh, damn. But my prediction is, Chad, that we're going to have a PlayStation game being shown today that is going to come to Xbox. Especially since they're doing the TCL partnership. I mean, that's got me a bit curious, though. Woo. Because Chad, I asked Google the other day, and I sat here and said, let me ask Google this. Is Sony in trouble? Louis, I'm going to rip on my shirt to shreds. I mean, I will rip up my shirt to shreds, but, yeah. So I typed in Google the other day, is Sony in trouble? But it says here, this is what I said, this is what Google says though. Sony is in a mini crisis but faces significant challenges primarily in the gaming division, dealing with slowing PS5 sales. You guys hear this? Dealing with slowing PS5 sales. You remember the other day I talked to this about Joy? I said, Joy, I'm seeing that, PlayStation sales have gone down by a lot. And I said, well, okay, PlayStation's still the leader, but at the end of the day, though, even though they're the leader, it's slowing down. That's not good, though. High AAA the game development costs and the rocky transition to live service games, leading to studio issues and game cancellations through other areas like its home entertainment joint venture with TCO strategic adjustments. So it says here key challenges and concerns, right? PlayStation 5 sales. Here, let me share the screen. This is me asking Google. No joke. This is me asking Google. No joke. It says here PlayStation 5 sales after strong starts. PS5 sales growth has slowed, lagging behind the PS4 pace at a similar point, with analysts noting consumer spending slowdown in gaming. High game budget in live services, the massive cost of developing blockbuster games puts pressure on profits, and Sony's shift to live action games hasn't been entirely smooth, with some parties later canceled causing management concerns. Studio management reports highlighting potential issues with management, including studio staff learning about game cancellation alongside the public, suggesting internal problems. Hardware costs, rising component costs, especially of RAM and SSD, are impacting the gaming sector, potentially leading to price hikes or margin pressures for Sony. Ah. So it says here, New Home Entertainment Ventures, Sony formed a joint venture with TCL for its TV and home audio business, aiming to leverage both companies' strength, potentially boosting its competitive edge in the market. Shift to platform model, Sony aims to move beyond hardware to a platform-focused model, centered the community engagement, reducing reliance on console sales alone. Overall, Sony is adapting to challenging market, particularly in gaming, but isn't an immediate collapse. It's making strategic shifts and facing industry-wide pressures that require careful management and innovation to navigate successfully. That's actually pretty good, because that was a general thing that Google picked up on several, from several stuff out there, the Google AI. So yeah, it's interesting to see though. Have you seen the Nintendo's out there trying to attempt they shit saying Final Fantasy VII is better on the Switch because it's portable? They effectively forgot Steam Deck, handheld PC, and PS Porter are out there. Really, they said that? Oh, poor guys. I don't know. Look, here's the thing though. Why are they out there fighting? Because really, they shouldn't fight though. Danny Roman says I'm gonna buy you Ubisoft. Yeah, we should go ahead and buy it. If you buy Danny Roman, make sure you put Louis on there to handle the studios. Trust me, because really it's a mess though. No joke. I'll probably get him a line and be like, "Yo, we gotta get this cooking." So, like I was saying though, right? Why are they out there though? Like seriously, why are they out there like trying to say my Switch plays better? This is good. This is bad. Seriously. Chat, give me 1 second, chat. Hold on. 1 second. Let me go do something real quick because I'm hearing sounds from behind the door. Be right back, chat. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. All right, sorry about that, check. I see what's happening out there. Yeah, they're doing something with the dog. Yeah, sorry about that. So, how many Nintendo guys actually said that though? You like one guy online saying that says all the Nintendo guys. Yeah, that's the thing though, because how many have said it? Because for about 10 minutes, Final Fantasy VII had a Metacritic score than the other platforms. Oh, that's why they were out there, doing the cheerleading thing. Listen, they can cheer whatever they want because again, I don't know why the Nintendo drones are out there, trying to push a narrative. Because at the end of the day, look, when it comes to hardware on their console, shut up. Seriously? Hardware on your console, you can shut up about it. You can say whatever you want. We're just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, moving on. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be, yeah, moving on. That's it. That's it. What are they doing with the dog? The thing is, we are dog sitting, so the dog owner just called, and that's why you hear in the background, you hear the missus talking, behind in the background talking about the dog, explaining how the dog is and everything, because the dog owner is asking questions though, because she probably called me, but I'm here live and I can't pay attention to the phone though. I seen at least 3 or 4 of them saying it. Didn't say all. Oh, okay, yeah. But again, they should Howard on the hardware side. Shut up about it. Have fun with your hardware because seriously, your hardware is not as powerful as these consoles. It's not. They could probably push the game further, do pretty well, but at the end of the day, though, it's not as powerful though. Seriously, it does what it does. Period. That's what you gotta have fun with and enjoy. That's it. Let me guess, it's better than the Pro. Oh, anything's better than the Pro. Ah! That's a whole other story. No, I'm just kidding though. Here comes Eleni. Eleni, go ahead and say what is the game that's gonna play better on your PS5 Pro? Say it, blur it, push it. Yeah, that's what you come on here to say. That's the only thing you say on here, though. So yeah, showcase today predictions though. Like I said, we're gonna get Spider-Man B on the showcase. Yes, sir. This is a photo video. I had it running almost as good as the PS5 version. Not bad for a 450 handheld, 100%. And Nintendo's can be insufferable more than the PS fanboys sometimes. Even saw one say that Nintendo was carrying gaming in 2025. Bro, boy, I bet you 5 cents. I'm betting you 5 cents, buddy. That's a Sony fanboy though. Because to be honest though, I have never had a fight with a Nintendo person. Never. Never had a Nintendo person like jump on here, pick a fight like Sony fanboys do. Never, like the ponies, never. That's got to be a pony acting like a Nintendo, because probably they're like, oh, we lost something today. Let me go be a Nintendo fanboy for today to get my ego going, though. That's probably it, to be honest, though. That's probably it. No joke. I mean, to be honest, though, we talk gaming in here. We have some Nintendo guys in here. You know what they've done? They talked about Nintendo, positive things, but I never seen like come over here and try like to pick a fight, though. Really, Spider Man? I would wish. You know me, I'm just showing though, chat. Because look, at the end of the day, though, right? At the end of the day, my chat. To destroy the ponies. Oh no, there are only a few. Oh no, there are only a few Nintendo guys I've seen on YouTube. I'm talking on Twitter. I know. On Twitter, yeah, I know. But Twitter is PlayStation's playground. Seriously, it is. It, Twitter's also the playground where you see the Xbox fans turn into PlayStation fans, and then they come back being Xbox fans, then turn into PlayStation fans, come back to being Xbox, then turn into PlayStation fans, and because really, and then they have guys like, for example, chat go out there, challenge on their opinion, right? They challenge on their opinion, and they get furious about it. They get furious, and yeah, just don't get it. The only Nintendo guy I know is Joey. Yeah, there you go. See, I've never seen Joey fanboy all over Nintendo. They're like, yeah, this is powerful. No, I've never seen him do that though. Yeah, I never had my issues with Nintendo guy in my life, and I'm on numerous Xbox social media sites. It's been 90% PS guys and 10% PC guys. Oh Lord, the PC guys. I really do love the PC guys when they come over here trying like to fight me, like saying, "Oh, I got a 5080." Okay. Or I got a 5090. Okay. That makes me the man. Okay. So what okay, what does it do? It runs up to 400 frames per second. Okay. But what does it do? It plays games. Okay. But what's the difference though? We can see clear the rain. No. Shit. We were playing the same damn game. Shut up about it. Unless it's the 5090, guess the game, like, hey, I have to do this, but yeah, chat. Unless it's the 5090 can grab the girl from Stellar Blade and make her come off my screen, right? And yeah, then of course, then I'll say, wow, you got a 5090. Oh man. But if it doesn't do that, it runs only 400 frames per second, and everything's good, looks nice. Okay, cool. But seriously, we're playing the same game, because at the end of the day, it's like what I always say. You look at the detail on the game, you probably spend some time, take some pictures, enjoy that view, that's it. But then what? It's gameplay. Have fun and just do what you gotta do. Harmon Smith is a Nintendo guy and talks a lot of trash on this channel. There's a lot of people out there to do. I'm not saying there's not a lot of people that will talk trash, because there is. There's gotta be. Of course there is. But at the end of the day, though, if he comes around and says, well, the Nintendo Switch is more powerful than the PS5, the Nintendo Switch is more powerful than the Xbox, my God, they're just dumb. Oh my God, that's just dumb, though. That's just dumb. Seriously. I'm like, bro, come on. Come on. Seriously, come on. No joke. Come on. Come on. Bring something to the table, though. Like, bring something that can say, okay, you have a valid argument. But not like that, though. Let me go see the interaction of the Nintendo guys that Broke Boy Lewis put on. In regards to Final Fantasy game integrated on Switch 2, it's funny how Nintendo guys seem to forget that the Steam Deck is verified. Okay, funny, you forget Switch 2 performs quite better than the Steam Deck. Oh wow, really? Aw, who is that? Good night, Moon Dude. Oh, where's the Steam Deck version? Oh yeah, there's none. It's not considered a proper console, but I bet you wouldn't mind. Oh my God, you guys are so stupid. Seriously, that's that. You see, that sounds like a pony though, right there. That sounds definitely like a pony. That does not sound like a Nintendo fan. It sounds like a pony though, because that's what basically a pony would say. What is the review scores for the Steam Deck version? Oh yeah, there's none. That's a pony argument right there. Hands down, that's a pony. But he also said that Taylor Swift went to his school and it was chasing him around. Ah, did he really say that? Oh, back in the day, me and Michelle Pfeiffer, we had something going, chat. Me and Michelle Pfeiffer had something going. When she put that leather cat suit on and was looking at me with those eyes, and we just went, wow. That's what we did there. We had something going, yeah. Seriously? No. And he was hyping up. See what I mean, bro, boy? There you go. That is a pony. Look what you just said. Then he was hyping up the PS Portal, being able to play it. There you go. That's a pony. See, I told you, right on the dot. When guys start talking about Nintendo, they sound exactly like Sony guys. And let me see, when Xbox guys start talking about Nintendo, they start to sound exactly like Sony guys do when they talk about Xbox. Like when we go out there and trash Nintendo, like, look, the only thing I gotta say bad about Nintendo is their price hikes, right? How elevated their game costs and how expensive the little machine is. Because seriously, what I do mean by expensive is okay, the machine costs 450, which is it's at this range price where a console should be. But if you gotta buy a controller, it costs a lot of money. If you gotta buy a DualSense, the DualSense costs shit ton of money, no joke. These little two little stick things cost a lot of money. And then the other stuff is just cash, 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 cash. Their online sucks, which I hope they make it better. And that's it. I mean, that's all I gotta say about Nintendo. But then when it comes to the machine, I would say they really did a good job in innovating what is a console, right? They took this machine, made it a console slash handheld. So that's a pretty good innovation right there. I gotta say, their games are always fantastic. They sell like crazy. And that's it. And yeah, Nintendo's iconic. That's all. They got parks, they got all that stuff. That's all I can say about Nintendo. And also amazing title games because shit, they sell like crazy. Nintendo's never talked about them owning the game key cards. Uh-oh. Now, if I say if he was a pony, he would be hyping a port. Oh, not the Switch. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant he was. Then he would be hyping. Okay, I thought you said he started to hype the PS5 port. Okay. No, you just listen. This is what you do, bro. But you go in and you check out his tweets, and he probably is a huge pony, though. I bet you he is, though. I bet you he is, though. Because seriously, I don't think a Nintendo guy will go out there and pick a fight, though. He has to be, or he used to be a pony and decided to move to Nintendo, though. And that's basically a pony argument. That right there. Where's the review scores for the Nintendo for the Steam Deck version? Oh yeah, there's none. That's definitely a pony argument right there. But here, I'll go look for him. Good night, Moon. All right, let's go look for that dude. That's just for fun. And everyone says, bye, sir. Hi, everyone. What's up? What's cooking, my friend? But yeah, let's keep on talking about predictions. Let's leave Nintendo out of it. I bought. Let's see. It says here. Be nice. I would have bought the new Punch Out on Switch if they made a new Punch. I would too. Punch Out is so cool. Seriously, Punch Out is fantastic. I miss Punch Out. I did not PS stuff, but he's more into the public. Okay, never mind. Screw that. You don't want to get into that then. I would have bought it until Switch 2. They have made a Punch Out, yeah. I would have bought a Punch Out, though. I miss Punch Out. Such a fun game. What was the last Punch Out I ever made, though? Let me go check. I think it was for Nintendo GameCube, wasn't it? Let's go see. Punch Outs. The last Punch Out game made. It was for WiiWare service in 2009. Doc Lewis Punch Out, huh? It was in 2009, though. Will they ever make a new Punch Out game? Question. Well, there's no official confirmation. Rumors suggest Nintendo is unlikely to make a new Punch Out real soon due to the challenge of modernizing characters, avoiding stereotypes, and lower sales compared to the other types like Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh no, we will never get a new Punch Out. No. So is that Tin Dog? Oh, hey, that could be a Tin Dog though. Tin Dog will be there doing his stuff though. Mm. But yeah, that's how I gotta say about like the whole Nintendo thing, like the console and everything. They did a pretty good job with all that stuff. You cannot deny Nintendo really does an amazing job when it comes to its games. It comes to stuff, they really do pretty good stuff. Cannot lie about that though. But yeah, they come out here and try to pick a fight. No, I'm sorry, no. I don't get it. Be nice. They should make a new one and make it multi-platform, circus DLCs and skins. Yeah, they should. They should, but they're not gonna make it multi-platform. Sorry, no. Nintendo's really strict with that. In order for Nintendo to bend the knee and do that, their sales have to be really down below, and it's gonna be a long time before their sales go down below. It will. Like, look at the last Pokemon though. We talked about how in order to finish it, you gotta go like online, to finish the game and all that stuff. And yet people went out there and bought that thing like crazy. Amazing. Amazing. They can make the worst Pokemon game, people will buy it. Not kidding you, they can. Hmm. Mm. At least Nintendo brings out the same iconic games franchise, not like PlayStation. Like seriously, this generation PlayStation has flunked out the way. They had great games last generation. This generation, it's like, okay, let's focus on live service, and yet they did not deliver shit. Now they're like skedaddling and trying to run into, trying to rebuild things. Man, it's gonna take them a while for them to come back into rhythm. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a while for them to come back into the rhythm. Yeah. But hey, Xbox got the rhythm now, and I don't see them happy with the rhythm of Xbox. All they do is trash the rhythm of Xbox, saying the game is bad. It shucks. Can't believe this game is coming out, and yet, and yet, when it comes out over there, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. You're gonna be streaming with Plume and the other guys when the developer comes out. I don't know if the guys are gonna join me though. I don't know, but all I know is I'm going to be in there. I will be in there. We have not discussed that, but I'm going to be there. That is 100%. I gotta set up the show after I'm done today for the morning show because like I said, I decided to tackle the whole Ubisoft situation. To talk a little about predictions of what's gonna come out. What do you guys think will come out? What do you guys think is gonna be shown? Because suppose it's 6 games, right? And a secret game, or because Cole said it was 7. I don't know if it's 7 or 6. I don't know. I don't know. 8, 9, 10. All I know is that last year we had almost like 10, 11 games. So yeah. If they show 3, they show 4, I'll be happy though. If it's 6, I'll be happy too. I don't care. Seriously. Because along the way, I know, my chat. I know. That we will get more games along the way. Exact same guys I know who have done nothing but trash Forza Horizon or hyping up Forza Horizon 6. Spencer was right. There's no way they could get these guys to invest in Xbox. But here's the funny part, Ube. Here's the funny part. When it comes down to consoles, they don't care if you invest in the console. They don't. I'm not kidding you. They don't care. The console is there. The thing is that the people that tell you that they don't care about the console or try to like throw it at you, it making it seem like they want the console to disappear. What I mean it when I come here and tell you they don't care about if you buy the console or not, it's that they're not trying you to shove the console down your throat because they know if you're not gonna go ahead and buy it, there's no way to force you to get it. But hey, at least we have the service there for you to come over here and play your games, and that's where the money is being made. Remember what I told you guys? I think it was yesterday, the day before. I was telling you, next generation is going to be about accessibility, not accessibility, like access to everything, right? Access to all the sources and everything. Have one box to be everywhere. That's what they're trying to do. So that way, you got the box and you got all your stores there. I mean, look at the ROG Ally. You have the ROG Ally X, Xbox ROG Ally X, and you have all your stores in there. You got the Xbox, you got Steam, you got Epic. You can have anything. No joke on there. Yeah. But the other guys make it seem like, oh, they don't care about the console or anything. Like, oh, it's not that they don't care about the console. They have the product there, of course. They keep building it, they care. But they don't force it, though. They don't force it. They don't force you to be there. Like PlayStation, you got to be on a PlayStation in order to play the games, though. Xbox, they tell you, you don't want my box? Okay. But hey, I have this service right here for you. I have this service on PC. I have their service on mobile. I have their service everywhere. That's what they say. That's the thing, though. That's what they say. Period. No, 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 no. This has got to be a joke, though. No, 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 no. Bro, boy, you're kidding, right? No, no, no. No, no. This cannot be real. If this is real, if this shit's real, no, 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 no. Because I heard a rumor though. One, okay, good. They're not making it. It's a joke though. It's a joke because I once heard a rumor that someone put out there. I don't know who put it out there, and this is just a rumor, chat. I don't know who put it out there, but I once, chat, once my chat, I heard a rumor that even though they shut at Concord, right, they were thinking about bringing it back down the road again. That's what I heard from someone. Don't know. I forgot who it was, and at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, they bring it. That's the problem, though. That's what I heard. That's it. I can't watch this Xbox show today. I have a girlfriend. No, 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 no. You gotta say it right though. Is I got a girlfriend. It's not I have a girlfriend. It's I got a girlfriend. That's what he says though. I got a girlfriend. That's all that he says. Can't find. No, I already did a Google search and I was like, you gotta be kidding. Because if that was serious though, I would have been, huh? Then right then and there, I would have confirmed that the rumor of the person, whoever it was that told me that could come back, it would have been true because if they were really making a movie, they were probably trying to. Japanese search from last week was Switch 2 67,000, Switch 27,000, PS5 9,918. Sony's dead in Japan. Oh damn. Oh, someone took the live action He-Man and said it was Conquered. I think yeah. Wait, there's a live action. Oh yeah, that is He-Man though. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's a tiger though. Yeah. Okay. Hey, not like this, bro, boy. Come on. Don't tease me like that. It's He-Man. Yep. That would explain the pig. It does look like Man at Arms, and yep, yeah. Live action is DOA too. Hey, hold on. Hey, listen. Listen to Lou on this one. Look, look. Don't be messing with my He-Man. Mm-mm. Not like that. No, no, no. Even though it sucks, I'm gonna enjoy it because the He-Man movie back in the day was fire, though. I mean, a lot of people did not like it, but it's fire, though. We have Ruff Rodgren on that movie, and that was pretty cool, though. I mean, even though he was He-Man all the time, but yeah, he goes and says, "Oh, I'm like, what did he say? What?" When I was a kid, though, that time when he was fighting Skeletor on He-Man, on the He-Man movie, he takes a sword and says, "Oh, I said, what did he say, though? I'm like, okay, yeah, kick his ass now. But nothing changed, though. It didn't get buff or anything. Yes, sir. I'm doing a show today, BB Money. Yes, sir. Him and his what now? Hey. Don't, man. What you are? Come on, man. Come on. And they're making a live action He-Man, though? Oh, Zena, good morning. The gorgeous Zena in the building. What's up, Zena? How are you? I like the last He-Man movie. Yeah, it was pretty good. You know what I like about the last He-Man movie? That the Netflix show continues on from that He-Man movie. So that was pretty cool, though. Seriously, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that they brought those characters in there. It was fantastic, though. Yeah, Skeletor was awesome, though. Girl, who? Oh, shit. Oh, I thought that was BB Money, though. I was like, what do you mean BB Money? Talking about... Mm, mm. But yeah, there's a live action He Man. Hold on a second. So who are the characters though? Let me go find this out. Live action He Man movie in the works. Hold on. Let me go confirm this real quick. So the live action adaptation of the Master Universe franchise is in the works with a release date set to June 5, 2026. The film stars Galitzine as Prince Adam He Man, who returns to his home planet Eternia to save the evil force of Skeletor. This includes comments and oh, so it does exist though. Ah, yes, I'm getting a He-Man movie. Probably sucked though, but hey, it's cool. I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I'll have fun. Yeah, okay. Breaking news: Baby Money got a girlfriend. He back with a girlfriend though. Yeah, Sanchez. He must be going through. In the other day, he was single. Now he's not. Now he's not again. Oh Lord. What? Here's what I understand. Now, why did be look, chat? Look. Let me tell you something, chat. Let me tell you something. Why is he telling the boy he got a girlfriend? Like, who the hell cares if he got a girlfriend or not? Seriously. Release the trailer today, Louis, trying to find it. Oh, they did. I'm not gonna show it live though, because the last time I showed a trailer live of a movie, I got a copyright strike. That was a damn Superman movie. Not showing a trailer live, no. And it was without sound. It still got a copyright strike. Wow. But yeah, like seriously, who cares if he got a girlfriend though? Come on, man. Hmm. But I'm happy that that the Netflix cartoon was a continuation of Ralph Orangen's He Man. Yeah, Ralph Orangen, the man. Only someone without a girlfriend will keep saying they have a girlfriend. Yeah, that's true though. Look at girls have big money, man. You ain't no damn. He wants to keep all the ladies off him. But Big money, pimp, be daddy or something. I don't know. Seriously, pimp daddy, B. Yeah, seriously. I gotta read the show. See, y'all know what Zena said. Oh, I get it, but it's cool. No worries. It's cool. Okay. So wait, there is a trailer of the He-Man show. We gotta find this. We gotta find this chat. We gotta find this. And I'm not gonna show it on here because it will copyright strike my butt. But it'll be fun though to see a new He-Man movie. Let me go find this. Let me see. New He-Man movie. Oh, I found it though. Okay, this one looks cool. I mean, this is a trailer though. Ah, fucking A. It's a fan made concept trailer. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Stop with the damn. No. This it? Let me see now. I guess I found it though. I guess I did. Okay, there's a sword. It was cool. Okay. I see now. All right. So the sorcerer's flying around. There you go. Yep. Okay. I guess yes, I found it though. It's a 2 minute trailer. I'm not gonna watch it now. But yes, I found the He-Man trailer. And to be honest, it looks pretty cool though. Okay, I'll check it out later. Okay, I'll read it later. I hope BB lets me do a feature on one of his songs though. But does he make good music though? I'm reporting in real time, Louis. Things change. Wait, he's 23. He was 21 a year ago. Man, BB Money lying about his age. BB Money probably 45 years old. He lying about his age though. Probably 45-year-old man saying in his mind he's 21 though. It could be that, Zena. You know how people are these days, you know? It could be that. Chat, any predictions though? I mean, we have not said anything about predictions today. I not talked about it. Like nobody's into that. Just wait. They're just hyped up for the show, and I get it. I'm hyped up too, chat. I'm hyped up too. I'm ready for the show though. I am ready for the show today. I am ready to go. And my predictions are we're gonna get a Spider-Man shown on the showcase. Spider-Man remastered coming to Xbox. It'll drop into Game Pass. Yo, can you imagine something like that happen though? Holy smokes! Damn, damn. Y'all know life is fast. Yep, life is fast. My ass. You just lie about things, BB Money. You lie about things. BB Money's like, "Lou, let's go play a game." You get BB Money in there, you know, yeah. And he goes around and runs out. Do we think we release date for Fable or just a release window? Good question though. Do I think will there be a release date? The thing is, chat. Here's what I see about things, right? Sorry about that, chat. So, like I was saying though, right? If they're gonna do deep dive, they probably would have a release window. You quoting the Beatles or Ferris Bueller? Ferris Bueller's Day Out. But yeah, I was BB Bunny 23 looks older than me. I don't know. Listen, why so serious? Because let me tell you something. Why does he look older than you? Because he got a girlfriend. That girlfriend really stressing him out. Period. It is. He has to run on. Every time a girlfriend calls, says, I got a girlfriend and runs to go to that girl. That's why he gets old. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat. Doesn't do nothing. That's how it is. So yeah, bring it back in. So will it be released date for Fable? I don't know. I do not know. I mean, sometimes they do the showcase. It says they leave a window for 2025, and then down the road they announce when it's going to release or something like that. Yeah. Next month, though, it could. I mean, seriously, it could. If they can give it next month, it could. No joke. I mean, that could happen. That could happen, my chat. No joke. That could happen because look, I don't predict when the game releases though. What I do know is that we can talk about the games. What we can predict is the what is going to be shown. Right. I just cannot predict if there's gonna the bathroom mage is mad. What we cannot predict is like if the game is gonna come out this month or not that month. I mean that's something that's for them to. I mean that's something for them to decide though. If it's ready or not to come out that month though. R. Kelly trapped in the. Oh god damn R. Kelly. Are you sure that's girlfriend or? Oh damn. Oh man, not like this though. Not like this. Oh man, chat's on fire. Damn. Big B Money's life though. Like seriously, I don't know why though. I don't know why everybody has to focus on Big B Money's life though. Celeste the amount of status on the cancel. Let me see. What is everyone's age? I'm 42. I'm old as hell. I'm 42. 42 and ugly. I ain't no damn pip daddy. I'm 42 and ugly. I'm ugly. Mm-mm. 42 and ugly. The three game currently announced for show. I think dates for Forza Horizon 6, the Beast Reincarnation release window for Fable. Hey, that would be cool though. I mean, like I said though, it all depends though. Because listen, we hey, it could be the game could release today though. We can just download it. We can say that, but yeah. But listen, I'm just ready for the Xbox showcase. Now, is Gears going to be shown this year? I think it will be. We got Halo, probably going to be shown the remake. What else do we have with the dates? I remember one day on a show, they asked me what could be like an iconic title, and I remember back in the day, literally. Let me go see something. Let's look at something though. Hold on a second, because this can actually happen though. I'm saying this can actually happen in the showcase though. Okay. Okay, 2001, 2002, we had the release of Splinter Cell, though. So I remember one time in a show here, I said, you know what could be awesome, though, because, back in the day, right? Back in the day, I remember that back in the day, my chats, Splinter Cell came exclusive to the OG Xbox, right? And it had the name of the game and all that stuff, that song playing around there. I mean, that was pretty cool stuff. But can you imagine, chat, that they announced Splinter Cell today, for example, with everything that happened with Ubisoft, they announced Splinter Cell today on the Xbox showcase. They said, okay, it's coming to Game Pass. I mean, shit, that would literally break the internet. Because they mentioned like an OG title coming to Xbox that was from there from the beginning, and I remember that Splinter Cell was one of them though. Silent Cipher in the building. What's up, Silent? Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing, Silent Cipher? What's up, brother? What's cooking, brother? Silent, are you joining me today for the showcase though? Splinter Cell also looked way better on Xbox and PS2, like a completely different game. Yeah, it did. Because, like I said, though, I mean, I remember that was an iconic title, that was part of the Xbox and it was exclusive, though. It came exclusive to Xbox first and then came out to PlayStation. Did it? Yeah, it did. Yeah. Let me go check that out because I remember I Googled that up, though. And yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, that is the Masters. I'm hyped. I can't wait to see this trailer, though. So let me see though. Splinter's first Splinter Cell game exclusive to Xbox. My mom's calling me. Sonic Splinter Cell release initially was exclusive for the original Xbox, leveraging the console's power, receiving strong promotional support. Yep, that was it, chat. That was it. Like I said though. Yep, yep, I was right about that one. Splinter Cell, yeah, was exclusive to Xbox, so yeah, it can come to that. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. I was just asking though. Money is doing his birthday Chuck E. Cheese. Everyone is invited. Oh, no, it's a funny stuff. It's a funny stuff. So, chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. Like I said, I got a meeting at 11:30 today this morning. Because if we did not have the Xbox showcase, I would have posted the meeting to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But since we had the Xbox showcase, I said, okay, let's do it at 11:30. So I'm gonna start heading out. I'm gonna set up the showcase for today. Remember, chat, I will be here between 1:40, 1:45. I will log on and start the show. So that way, at least we got a 10-minute before or 15-minute before, have everything set up so we can sit here, watch the showcase, and have a blast, watching it. And tomorrow we will be back on regular time. So tomorrow the Good Morning Show will be on regular time. We will do our show like always, 10 a.m. Like for today, I just had to jump in early because we have the Ubisoft conversation. Get it out the way, talk predictions, just have a little bit of fun for today. So, chat, before I go, like always, tell me what you've all been playing, my friends. What you've all been playing. Oh, Silence, since you're here, guess what? As far Q, the curse has been lifted in Arc Raiders for me. We had 10 runs, I think, and there was only one round where it was bad. And yeah, Big B, I'm 1 hour ahead though. But I see what you mean though. I'm 1 hour ahead of you guys. So like I see, I'll be here my time 1:45, which will be 12:45 your time. There you go. Thank you for that, Big Money corrected that. Playing Conquer right now, says Pickles. Okay, yeah, RR2 and DS. Nice, nice. You playing Death Stranding? That's interesting. Let me see now. Yeah, I'm an hour ahead though. That's the problem though. I'm an hour ahead though from Eastern time though. But look, I'll be here. I'll be here. I'm gonna set up the show right now. I gotta set up real quick before I start heading out. So that way it's set up and I can just boom, 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 just log in and start right away off. Instead of me getting here, setting it up. And then I have to go to the office and come back, like I said, around 1:45, 1:40 my time so I can do the showcase. Yeah. Snowflakes are massive right now. Yep. I'm in an E, snow is coming. No. We go and bid on Chris Lou and me. What do you mean? Chris Lou and me. What do you mean by that? Trying to finish up Little Rocket Lab. It's become kind of time consuming towards the end. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. I mean, if you're having fun, it's time consuming, having a blast, that's what matters, chat. That's what matters. That's how you know a game is really that good. And chats, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. And I really do love you guys to death. And again, we will be back later on today at, like I said, 12:45 Eastern. I'll be here. So I'm gonna go out there, set up the show. So my beautiful chat, I'm not gonna do the outro because I'll leave the outro for later on because heck, that's what we'll do. Either way though, some people might not join me. So let me do the outro. So chats, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XPI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful night. Do mean a beautiful and awesome Thursday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET. If we do come back with Soundwell, the Big Pool Man, Silent Cipher. On Fridays, they might be they don't XPI in Spanish with Elvis Elecita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. So, chats, I will see you guys later on today. Have a nice morning and see y'all in a bit. Bye bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.